Community Radio, WRLYLP, Raleigh.
Oh yeah. Feels good.
Yo, it's HL in the AM on Oak 93.5. Millennial music.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job, had second hands. Moms bounced on old man. So then we moved to Shallon Land, a young youth. You're rocking the go-to, low goose. Only way I begin to G-York was blue. Unless started like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one, pulling out for fun. But it was just a dream for the teen who was a fiend. Started smoking at 16 and running up in gates and doing hits for high stakes, making my way on fire skates. No question I was speed for and weed. The combination made my eyes bleed. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. Sticking up right boys on board court. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas, rolling in MPVs every week. We made 40 G. Yo, brothers, respect mine. I ain't gonna tech now. Bow, move from the gate now.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years. I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I peep at the shape of the streets to stay awake to the ways of the world. Deep, a man with a dream, with plans to make cream was fail. I went to jail at the age of 15, a young buck selling drugs and such, who never had much, trying to get a clutch on what I could not touch. The court played me short, now I face incarceration. Pacing, no one upstates my destination. Handcuffed in back of a bus, 40 of us. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned, I learned life was hell. Living in the world no different from a cell. Every day I skate from Jake's giving chase, selling bass, smoking in the staircase. Though I don't know why I chose to smoke. I guess that's the time when I'm not depressed, but I'm still depressed. And I ask, what's your work? Ready to give up, so I seek the old earth, who explain working hard may help you maintain, to learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. You got stick up kids, corrupt cops and stray shots, all in a block that stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof, to kick the truth to the young black youth. When shorties running wild, smoking, drinking beer, and ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. That what? The life is hectic.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Yeah.
The magic shit. I know if I could hit once, I could hit twice. I hit the baddest chicks. Sure they don't believe me, then come with me tonight and I'll show you magic. What? Magic. I got the magic shit. I'm a freak to the core. get a dose once, you gon' want some more. My tongue touch your girl, your toes bound to curl. This exclusive stick, I don't share with the world. I had you up early in the morning. Proper to low, can't stop us. Been a fiend for this since Rock Kim made hits. Get the position down pat, then it's time to switch. I rock the boat, I work the middle. I speed it up, straight it up. When I ain't in the hood with my out low, I'm in the telly working up a sweat stroke. Tonight's the night, you can fall in love. You can call your mama right now, tell her you met a dog. I pop a lot cause I can back it up. My left stroke's the death stroke.
I got the magic. I know if I get once, I get twice. I am the baddest chick. Shorty, you don't believe me, then come with me tonight and I'll show you magic. What? Magic. I got the magic. Lil Kim, not a but I sex so good, he gotta tell his boys when it come to sex, don't test my skills. Cause my game had you head over heels, giving the chills, haven't paid my bills. Buy matching Lambos with the same color wheels. When I ain't out shopping, spending dues, see, nope. I'm in the crib, give it. Tonight, Lil Kim gon' have you in the zone. Girls call your crib, I'm answering the phone. Guys wanna wife me and give me the ring. I do it anywhere, anyhow, I'm down for anything. Couple of humps, give it goosebumps. This junk in my trunk ain't made for chumps. When Little Kim's around, you don't need to. This baby, I'm making you high.
I got the magic stick. I know if I can hit once, I can hit twice.
I am the baddest chick. Shorty, you don't believe me, then come with me tonight and I'll show you magic.
What? Magic.
I got the magic. I put your face in it. I know you sprung off in your tongue. I know you tasted it.
Set in a race,
but I have it through. Breaking records and the time is
1 minute, 6 seconds. Magic stick.
I got the magic vibes. Had that chicken at the one back.
The gifts, the ice, I like that a lot.
The minks, the leathers, the CL
I got the magic stick. I know if I can hit once, I can hit twice. I hit the baddest chicks. Sure they don't believe me, then come with me tonight and I'll show you magic. What? Magic. I got the magic stick.
I know if I get once, I get twice. I am the baddest chick. Shorty, you don't believe me, then come with me tonight and I'll show you magic. What?
Magic.
I got the
magic stick.
Yo. There we go. What's going on, Steven?
You can call me LH.
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 We got LH sitting in for HL.
Actually, why don't you call me L8?
L8.
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 Late.
L8.
Late.
You
late, yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Yo, glad you're tuning in with us. You know what I'm saying? HL is on his way in. He'll be in a few minutes. Had to take care of some things. But for the meantime, you're going to be rocking out with me and Steven. Steven in the building. So what's going on? How's everything going, Steven?
Hey, everything is great. I mean, right here, as long as there's good weather. And 9 o'clock. We'll get to 9 o'clock. It'll be great. Maybe it's a little short right now, but
yeah, because there's some clouds rolling in. I know they're talking about storms later on today.
Yeah, I'm not convinced it's happening, but
you don't think so?
I think they're just setting us up. They like to tell us it's gonna be rain when there's not gonna be rain. I think that's a ploy to get viewers. It's gonna rain. Sky's falling.
So stay in the house, watch TV.
But yeah, be ready for a shower or two. But I don't think we're gonna get flooded out. Now there is that level 2 risk, and we should take that seriously.
Yeah.
But we should always be prepared. So you know it's here, and just have a place to go. Don't get caught out in the road where you shouldn't be if something does come along, and we'll be all right.
Yeah, I got you. I know the people down in Louisiana is kind of going through it right now, though.
They're definitely going through it. Yeah. Looking here in the news, and reporter out there reporting on stuff, and getting harassed by people.
I can only imagine. I mean, because those people know that reporter can leave at any moment, you know?
Right.
So it's got to be a situation. But I give it up to the reporters that's willing to go down into a situation like that, though, and the storms and the hurricanes, because you just never know how the outcome is going to be.
Right, and you know, so you know, actually here, what the program that comes on after this, that's John Van Pelt's program, and he's with Weather Nation TV, and he was down there for this.
Yeah.
So he spends his time doing this stuff, and when he's not in Raleigh, he's out covering severe weather.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely shout out because I don't think I could do it. I'm not sure if I can go to where I know the eye of the hurricane is going to be coming through.
Yeah, and then they have the people who look for that. Some people look to stay a little away from the eye, but some people look to be right in it.
Now I'm interested in like the storm chasers that chases tornadoes. Yeah. For whatever reason, I won't say a fascination, but to be able to, if there is a safe distance to watch a tornado, I've never seen one, but I used to watch the show Storm Chasers and just how they would, just the technology that they had just to follow storms and.
Right. Obviously, that technology lets them get a lot closer.
Yeah.
And with all the technology we have, they know where the winds are blowing and which way it's going to move. Mm-hmm. They never know it's going to take a turn, but
yeah. So definitely a little bit of fascination with tornadoes, but I don't know. Mother Nature itself is just amazing. You know, it's an amazing thing. So check. Let's see. So we already got some people checking in. I know they're concerned about HL. I see them in the chat. So salute to Tanya, Miss Toya, Keisha, Miss Pam, Miss Cheryl. Salute to you guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope everybody is doing great. So I think that's all we got in thus far. So y'all throw something in the chat real quick that we could chop it up about. And we can see what we can do with that.
Right. I wouldn't worry about HL, you know, really.
Nah, he's
HL seems like he's able to take care of himself.
Yeah, he's safe. He's safe, so I did speak with him, so he's good. So no concerns.
Okay.
But yeah, so what is going on in the news? What do you got going on over there?
Well, you know, the other thing that's interesting around here, you know, Cam Newton not going to be playing for the Patriots.
I heard that. And I heard he got cut.
Yeah, he got cut. But I think he's going to get signed somewhere because there's always a shortage of quarterbacks.
There is. But I heard this whole situation, and what the rumor right now about him is he wouldn't take the COVID vaccine. So that's semi the rumor on why they released him.
Well, obviously, you got to do what Bill Belichick wants down there. Because he runs the show. He's not a pushover like some other coaches.
Yeah. You think he'll get picked up?
I do. I think injuries are always taking out people, and people want quarterbacks with experience. Mm-hmm. Cam still has an arm.
Yeah.
Maybe throws the ball high a little too often, but he's still got that
arm. Control. Yeah, not control is the thing.
But he's got something. There's something there to work with.
What did you think about what's his name? Tebow coming back in a new position?
Good luck, Tim.
I mean, he tried it. I forgot who it was, but they cut him.
I give the guy credit. You know, he tries his football. He tries his talk shows. He keeps himself out there.
Yeah,
doesn't ever give up. So
yeah, definitely salute the effort. And with that though, you know, he's straight. Like he's good as far as like, you know, being able to make a living and holding it down for the rest of his life.
Oh yeah. Obviously, just his name, you know.
Yeah.
He's on much better footing than the politicians. You know, the politicians have to work hard every day to get that next dollar. I think Tim.
Yeah, he can kind of step in, and it's funny to me just how like going from that college level to that professional level, so different. You know, you have those people that shine in college, and you would think they're gonna have an impact when they make it to the professional level, but there's a lot of players from Duke. I think it was Trajan Langdon from Duke.
Right.
They call him the Alaskan Assassin, I believe.
Right, yeah. Definitely a great shooter.
Was a beast, but then got into the league and just vanished.
Which I don't understand, because I take a different opinion of that league. I'm definitely a college basketball guy. Mm-hmm. And I accuse the NBA of not playing defense all the time.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely one-on-one in the NBA. You got it.
and so, you know, I would think a good shooter has a great shot in the NBA.
Yeah, you would think so, but man, sometimes it just don't work out that way. And like I said, he was definitely one. Even did Rodney Monroe? Him and Chris Corchiani, like they rocked together at State, right?
Right. Yeah. It was Rodney Monroe and Chris Corchiani at State. Right. Yeah. Chris Corchiani didn't have much of a chance out there in the NBA. A little too small for that. But Monroe went and played, and was a role player for a while. And
yeah.
Obviously not one of the big names, but
and I think
he had his career.
And probably switching over to the football, Eric Crouch with Nebraska. Won a Heisman Trophy and everything, and got to the league maybe a year or two. Exited.
Yeah, we had a period in the league where we had a lot of quarterbacks come in, and looked like the underdogs got to play.
Yeah,
and I appreciated that. Seeing some new colleges out there when those people get up on that screen and say where they're from. You don't hear the same old schools.
And with that, and it's been in the news lately, with the HBCUs. It's been I forgot the length of time, but it's been a minute since since a football player from HBCU has been selected to go to the league. And just kind of said, like, out of all of the colleges, out of all of the players, not one,
that certainly doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And you see great players on all the teams. Every has something. And do they not get selected because of what's around them? Because people aren't looking? No, I think the NFL's big enough to look. And I know in baseball they find everybody.
Yeah.
Those scouts are looking for stuff. Football, it's a little tougher because they only have those high school games on Fridays and those college games on Saturdays. Now all those college games are on TV. But when those college games are on, or those high schools, you got to pick one and go to it. And you're not going to get it all on that little Friday night TV show where the news crew rolls up for 10 minutes and gets some footage and leaves.
Yeah, it shows 30 seconds. So if you had a child, son or daughter, that was this great in high school, and they had professional organizations looking at them in high school, would you want them to go to college, or if this organization is willing to give them a shot, go straight from high school to that organization?
You got to measure the scenario that's in front of them right then. Right now, I would say I'd like them to take that shot at college and get that feel and see if that's good for them too. But when the offer's right, you can always go to college. You can go to college at age 65, 70 if you want.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I just did it in my 40s, So you could definitely go back to school at any point. To me, it's just like the
Yo, what's good, my peoples? My apologies for being so tardy. Your boy overslept. I'm over here smelling like morning breath and eye boogers right now, and I apologize for my tardiness. I want to shout out Steve. Appreciate you holding it down for a brother. Calling me late though, but I am late, so hey, you call it what it is. T, thanks for holding it down for me, man. Appreciate that. And thanks y'all for even still listening, even though I won't hear.
Yeah.
It means y'all don't give a about me, but that's cool. I'm just, hey, nobody was like, where HL? They was like, oh, okay, HL's white now. Like, okay.
Nah, they had.
I had the Sammy Sosa disease.
They knew. Oh, have you seen him lately?
Yeah, I've seen him. Dude look like a Ken doll, but ugly. That's what he looks like to me.
Yeah, crazy.
I'm like, yo, is this dude plastic? Like, but you know what? Remember when we was talking about Lil Kim when she had all that surgery and stuff, and it was because she was being beat up so bad at home?
What was his reason?
He was just domestic violence. Like, she was like, dude, beat the brakes off of her real bad. She needed reconstructive surgery.
I remember that. Yeah,
and we over there clowning on Lil Kim like, hey, yeah, look at Lil Kim. She looks like a Miss Piggy and stuff. She kind of looked like a T.I. wife. Now, she was like a better version of T.I.'s wife.
She just did a concert. I think she just did something, and she killed it.
Yeah. Well, Lil Kim's a great rapper. She's like, to me, I haven't really seen a rapper on her level yet. Meg Thee Stallion's close, but like when it comes to like actual flow and how she goes, I really can't see a woman. I haven't seen a female spit to her level.
Yeah, but it's so many that aren't getting that shine that'll smash Kim.
Well, the ones I'm saying in mainstream.
Yeah.
Mainstream, she's the best to ever do it. Whenever I see someone come up, I'm like, all right, like Rhapsody's pretty good.
What, Lauryn Hill?
No. Lauryn Hill's better singer than Lil Kim. She can out-sing Lil Kim under the table, but when it comes to bars, Lauryn Hill can't see Lil Kim. That's why I said Rhapsody's alright, but I don't think Rhapsody now versus like 05 Lil Kim, I don't think Rhapsody stands a chance.
Now you're right, because Kim, her first album's a classic.
Yeah, La Bella Mafia was the last one she came out. Wait, no, that was 05. She had La Bella Mafia, Hardcore.
She did put out.
She had another one. Yeah, Lil Kim, man. Like we just pick on
because of the change.
She brought whole culture out. Like all these chicks out here that get to be hoes now. Lil Kim took all them hits.
Queen Bee.
Because they gave Lil Kim hell when she showed up with a titty with the leaf on it and stuff like that. Lil Kim, when she was out there being a hoe, man, we gave her straight. All the smoke. So now Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, they can have that hot girl summer now. Lil Kim paved that way of the whole rapper. The slutty rapper type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Lil Kim killed that. So I give Lil Kim her flowers, man. Plus, she called me a fat MF when I asked her to put a soda can in her mouth when she came to A&T. She was like, get this little fat. She called me a little fat MF-er. Like, get this little fat MF out of my face. She did not say it with love.
I had the privilege she came and did Central's homecoming, and I was filming, so I had an opportunity to rock with her a little bit.
Well, like she was promoting La Bella Mafia, and she was sitting at the table, she was signing autographs. So I go up there with no poster, no picture, no CD, just a Sprite can, and I just placed it down there and just stood there with my boys like.
Sign my Sprite can.
Nah, we want to see if she can fit it in the mouth. We didn't want to sign it. We didn't like show up.
Oh yeah, I would have been, yo, get these out of security.
That's what happened. You know the funny thing is, and this is funny. I'm lucky that I'm bigger than security for the most part.
Yeah.
Like security came up like, you want us to grab him? Like
yeah, right.
It was like 3 of us my size and 2 security guards. We was like, yeah, let's go, let's do this. But we just went ahead and walked out. You know, we peaceful. We won't violent, but like you should have seen the look at security. Was like, this is about to be this is not going to be fun. You know what I mean?
But yeah, definitely give it up. Kim definitely need her flowers, and you're right. She does get picked on a lot because of the change, you know, the physical change that she's going through. But lyrically, can't take you definitely can't take anything away from her.
You can't. I mean, all respect to all the other female MCs out there, but just.
But I thought she was going somewhere with it about Sammy Sosa, because when you brought up Lil Kim, it was kind of like you was going to transition to say that Sammy Sosa went through something, and that was the reason for his change.
Nah. Sammy Sosa was just he's one of those self-hating niggas. What you call him? I had to make sure I could say. Yeah, I could say. Yeah, Sammy Sosa one of them self-hating niggas. That's what that is. Yeah. And that's the thing, man. I'm sick of self-hating Negroes, man.
Yeah. He made it. Who was he going against? Mark McGuire.
Yeah, home run derby.
They made baseball interesting for it. Yeah, during that period.
Man, it was a steroid derby, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, it was like every other day somebody was knocking out something out the park, man. I remember that was like for about a solid 2 months. Everybody was watching that race, and it was just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, baseball was exciting.
And at the time, I really wanted Sammy Sosa to win. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, I'm glad this punk ass ain't win, because the second he got his hands on some money, he gonna try to get white.
He definitely Cloroxed himself.
Yeah. Clorox was like he was like, mommy, more,
mucho. Or how black people speak in Spanish, mucho, moro, Cloroxo. We feel like if we put an L in front of anything and an O at the end, we speak in Spanish.
Bro. Listen to the radio O.
Go into the L store O. We speaking Spanish.
Hey, there's an easier way to increase. Joe said he was just trying to increase his credit score. There's an easier way to increase your credit score.
Yeah, pay your bills.
Hands down, it works every time. Not most of the time. It works every time. Trust and believe.
Yeah, I thought I got somebody else's credit score.
Instant 790. Instant 790. But you got that's what Keisha said. Oh yeah. Oh man, appreciate that, Aisha. I'm glad somebody missed me. I should have came in like that. Did you miss me? Oh man. So Cam Newton, y'all talked about Cam Newton not being on the Patriots no more.
Yeah, and just if the real reason was the whole because he won't get vaccinated.
No, the real reason he was black and they don't want no niggas playing quarterback in New England.
Not winning anyway.
Yeah, if they ain't gonna win, you ain't gonna be. Look. You got if you gonna be a black man in the Patriots and you're filling Tom Brady's shoes, you better be winning. If not, they're gonna get you up out of there. But you can't tell me the Patriots ain't the most racist team. The name is the Patriots. How many black Patriots you know? What did you say, Steve?
Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
He came from NC State, right? Yeah.
How long was he there?
1 year.
Exactly.
They give you a shot.
Yeah, they give
quota.
They give you a quota. I ain't never seen a football team with so many white receivers before in my life. That's what get me. I'm like, how y'all winning with all these white receivers?
It's a program. That's why. Belichick. Well,
Belichick has a system.
And if you follow the system, sometimes, depending on the system, but systems are put in place for a reason. And I don't know. I just got out of. I'm not into sports like I used to be though.
Yeah, I can see that. Are you in? I don't know, man. I love sports, but I know that the pandemic taught me how insignificant they really are.
Absolutely.
Like ain't nobody trying. Like I remember, like I was barely in the NFL. I couldn't. I hated bubble basketball. That was just trash to me. Like it's kind of like I can't watch a sport that nobody else is watching in the stadium.
If they're not in the arena.
Like I'm not about to watch a bunch of flat screens watch y'all play basketball. It's not happening. I'm not about to watch a bunch of flat screens watch a football game. It was terrible.
And it's funny how that plays such a major part. Like normally you will be tuning in to watch the actual game, and it shouldn't matter about the stands, but that whole artificial quietness, because you be outside of the court hooping, and you go hard, but nah, it's to me when the politics really started to take over. You couldn't even have a team. Like if you was really following a player, you could wake up in the morning, he's traded to the rival squad.
Yeah, and teams definitely lost their identities.
Yeah, so there's nobody. It's not like it was back in the day.
No, it ain't.
When somebody signed, they was with that squad.
Yeah.
Pretty much to the end of their careers. But now, everybody's moving around.
Like I'm a Raiders fan. We won't winning games, but we win the fight. Now we ain't doing none of that, man. But I did notice that. Did you hear about the R. Kelly trial?
And I know it's like 10 days in right now.
Yeah. Today starts the 10th day. On day 9, which was yesterday, the first man testified. He came forward and talked about the sex abuse that he encountered from R. Kelly. The man identified only as Lewis testified that he was 17 years old in 2006 when he met R&B singer while working at a drive-thru in the Chicago McDonald's. He claims R. Kelly promised him to help with his music career but sexually assaulted him instead. He's the first man to publicly accuse R. Kelly. So R. Kelly's gay.
He's all
I
over
did
the
not
place.
see that. I did not see R. Kelly being gay. But Lewis said that the singer told him to keep it between me and him, saying we family now, we brothers.
Not laughing, but he's a predator, so.
But at the same time, man,
predators don't care.
No, brothers don't smash each other in the behind.
They do not.
They do not. We brothers. We ain't brothers no more, T. If that's what brothers got to do, we can be cool. We ain't brothers no more. No.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But like I said, a predator don't care because it's not even really about it's about instilling certain feelings and fears into people. So a predator don't care who it is. And R. Kelly is a predator.
All I know, man. All right. So I'm just gonna say, I thought R. Kelly was a straight molester. I didn't know he was a gay molester.
But check it. So right now he's basically he's canceled as he's going through this trial, right?
Yeah.
What if he came out and was found innocent? Do you play his music anymore?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like.
But I want to play. Look. I'm dead serious, and I'm working
and
on
not
this.
you specifically, but you know what I'm saying. Is it okay to play his music if he's found innocent in this situation?
Would I play his music? Yeah, I think they should. I would. I'm going to before he gets found guilty because I want to listen to the last 33 chapters again. One more time. I think we're going to do it together. We're going to listen to all 33 chapters, Trapped in the Closet, starting next week. And then we're going to cancel R. Kelly for good. What y'all think about that? What do you think about that, man?
Put that in the chat. It was interesting. It was funny.
I mean,
I
because,
watched it.
Yeah, I think we need to we have to just appreciate the genius that is R. Kelly.
And then get him out
of our system. And I think the best way to do it is to blast out all 33 chapters of Trapped in the Closet.
You're HL in the AM.
Yes.
You're
yes.
HL.
They're going to cancel me right beside R. Kelly. Like, yo, we stopped messing with R. Kelly and we stopped messing with HL on the same day because HL said little boys' booty holes don't matter.
We just do it. No, go ahead. No.
I was going to say that we need to set up a hashtag for that.
If they cancel, we just come back under a different name and switch seats.
She said no thanks. Nobody wants to hear R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet. Hey, it has a totally different meaning now, right?
He was definitely trapped.
Nah, it's not R. Kelly that was trapped in the closet the whole time. It was Lewis.
Nah, it was Kels.
Huh?
I mean, he had Lewis locked in there with him. No disrespect to Lewis, even because that's traumatic.
Yeah, that's traumatic. But he was 17. I mean, that's the age of consent.
Yeah, so they were in a relationship.
Nah, it wasn't. It was a wham bam. Thank you, Lewis.
Yeah, I get that, but choices.
Yeah, it's sad because if that was a girl and we've been making jokes, it would have been so insensitive. But being that it's a dude, is it okay or are we?
Nah, it's still insensitive.
Okay.
Well, we didn't really go. I mean, we didn't go hard.
We just hit on his name, but his name really isn't Lewis. They just identified him as Lewis because he didn't want everybody to know who he was. Because I guess he is still
dealing with it. So we're picking on a fictional character, technically.
Yeah,
through a situation.
But it was messed up, man. I was like, wow, I did not know that. I didn't know that R. Kelly, like had them demons. Like, I mean, I knew he had some demons, and I knew they were bad, but I didn't realize how sick of a man he was until I read that dude running around tricking anything he can get, anything like Joe said, anything with a pulse and a hole.
That's a predator.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't care.
Man. So anyway, keep it locked. I got some more music for you. Thank you, Mr. White Man. Oh, man. So, we got this rain coming in, bro, from that hurricane.
Yeah.
Man, so it's going to be a wet one today. And
That's what's good. I'm driving Shorty Doo-Wop, so I needed the rain.
I'm out there Ubering today, so I'm going to need the rain, too, because ain't nobody trying to walk home today.
Yeah, but with Shorty Doo-Wop, like, my transmission get hot, and it stopped pulling. But if it's raining, I just hit the puddles, and that cools off my transmission, and I'm able to keep it moving.
Man.
Yo, so if y'all see me and Shorty Doo-Wop going about
Steaming.
60 in the 70, hey, you better not say anything. Exactly.
Mind your business.
Mind your business.
There's real nigga stuff going on.
And I really
right
don't.
now.
I really don't care.
Yo, man. But we was chopping it up earlier. I don't know if you feel like talking about it.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So so Toron's going through personal stuff with his pops passing away. God bless the dead.
Appreciate
but it also leads us to let us down this conversation path. Basically, in today's society, we are now the children of broken homes are growing up, and now they're being put in positions where they have to take care of abandonment issues and things along those lines as an adult. But even more than that, they have to be the ones to show compassion and forgiveness and do all the things that their parents should have did for them. because it's not just you. I was talking to, I don't want to put her business out there, but I was talking to one lady. She was doing that for her father that won't never there in her life, and then she had to step up and be there for him.
Right.
And he's sick, and it's like now all these especially men. I'm not even gonna cap it. A bunch of these dudes are making kids back in the 80s and 90s and not taking care of them. Now it's 2020. They sick. And now all of a sudden, the kids that they abandoned that were afterthoughts to them are their primary caregivers now. And I was wondering, do you think that is karma, or do you think, because like it's kind of like karma, you know, what comes around goes around. But at the same time, should a child be obligated to help a parent that abandoned? Like, why are y'all the ones forced to show mercy?
It's all gonna boil down to the character of that child. You know what I'm saying? And that child could be like, they weren't there for me, ain't there for them. And
there's nothing wrong with that line of thinking.
It's an individual's choice to make that decision, you know. And but for whatever reason, it's something about that kid, if they have somebody still good in their life, that's gonna instill something in them. We know they weren't there for you. Your character just won't allow you to, you know what I'm saying, to kind of like return that favor. But you have all right to. I mean, you have all right to make any decision that you want to.
Right.
But most kids, because I know a couple of other people that's doing it, you know what I'm saying, and it's been for a minute to where the parent had to move back into the house, like move into the house with them and the whole nine. So it's that's a pandemic within itself.
It is, man, because like it shows like you say, a person's character. But the thing is, I wouldn't say a person had any worse character than if they didn't.
Yeah, because again, it's their choice.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
and it's almost like I don't know you, so it's like a stranger in my house.
Yeah,
I know you got me here, but you didn't. That label, like I said, I'm all about, you know, people just going off of labels. So you're my parent, but you were never a parent.
Right, exactly. And I don't even look at it like that, man. I look at it like, yo, you was just trying to get some, and you weren't even like, your pullout game was weak. That's how I looked at my like you know, for example, my parents were together when they had me, but I was still an accident. They went out. All right, so basically it was like this. My sister was born a year and a half before me, right? So that my sister was just born, and my mom got her stitches out, and her and dad went out, right? The night that they went out, they got it in, and then bam, here I am.
Right.
Right. I'm just keeping it honest.
I'm listening.
So basically, it was
we're listening.
Yeah. So basically, it was all about my dad having weak pullout game. That's all it really was. 'Cause I don't think he was trying to make another kid
baby
right then. You know what I mean? He just like, you have a crying baby at the house that you had to sneak out for, because you know how, I don't know how you know this, but when you have a kid, right, a baby, and they see you walk out the door,
they want to go.
Oh, they're gonna cry until you come back. So it was like they done had this hollering baby at the house. They out just trying to have a good night. They busted one off, and then 9 months later, now we got another one. Like, that's how it was. But like, literally, when you look at a parent, most of the time, it's just a person with a weak pullout game. Now that we adults, we can acknowledge that.
Yeah. There are definitely a lot of unplanned kids.
Yeah, like most of us. like I would say 1 out of 100 is planned. Yeah. Everything else is a byproduct of a good night and some good music. You had, you know what I'm saying? You had some, I don't know, we had, we had some R. Kelly playing in the background, and now you here now, baby. That's all you can say.
Yeah, my grandmother was funny because I was 30 when Jaden was conceived. So when I told my grandmother didn't hold back. Like, she said what she said, but in her way, you know what I mean? But she wasn't ruthless with it, but she was like, I am so happy because I did not think you knew how to make a baby. That's what my grandmother told me.
Oh, wow.
She never bit her tongue. I love my grandmother.
My grandma was similar. I went to A&T, right? My freshman year, I get my hair braided, and I got my ears pierced, right? I came home to visit my grandma.
She wanted to beat you.
And she was like, "Oh my God, baby, you went up there and turned into a sissy." I was like, "No, Grandma."
I know my grandmother told me, because I had cornrows too. And I had cornrows until my other little cousins had dreads. So my grandmother was like, "I'll give you $100 if you cut your hair." She said, "Men aren't supposed to have long hair." But I said, "Grandma, Jesus had long hair." And then I had to take off running. There was no words. She was trying to, when somebody get there, when they try to grab you by the neck.
Oh man, that was a good comeback.
I had to take off.
Oh, you think you Jesus now? Oh, you know what you talking about? Man, I'm gonna tell you something. You want some fighting words? Say something about Jesus to a grandma. To a Southern grandma.
That's what I'm talking about.
You don't talk about my Jesus. You ain't gonna talk about my Jesus now. I'll kill you dead.
I know, right? The holiest commit
Whoa,
murder.
boy. I'm serious. I'm gonna tell you, boy. I don't know what it is, but like old black women love them some. I love Jesus too. I can't cat. I love Jesus. Well, you know why I love Jesus so much? Because my grandma loved him so much. You don't hate nothing that your grandma loved unless your grandma was like, trash. But I don't think I've ever met a. I don't think I ever really met a trash grandma.
Precious mama.
Yeah, she a trash grandma. Yo, let me ask you a question. You remember that moment when Monique swung that frying pan at Precious and she ducked? Did that give you PTSD? Because that brought me back to a really, really, really fun place in my childhood. That's how we used to play. I was like, oh, they play Dodge the Pan too.
Luckily, there was never any kitchenware.
Yo.
Mine was always, we had this apple tree in the backyard. So it was always go outside and get your own switch.
Oh, wow.
That was the worst.
Man, I would have went outside and never came back in. That's how I did.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to get, that's like this. All right, so I looked at things very logically as a kid, right? Mm-hmm. I would go out, they were like, go get a switch. I'm like, okay. So I'm outside, they're inside. Now I know if I get this switch, I'm gonna get a spanking. If I grab this switch and go back in the house, so you know what, I'm gonna walk down the street. I'm gone. Y'all gonna have to come. By the time I get back, y'all are gonna be so relieved that I'm back that you're gonna forget about the whooping. I'm gone.
I ran away from home for 5 minutes and realized I had nowhere to go.
I didn't run away from home. I just went up the street. I would literally go in the utility closet, grab my bike, and just be gone. And whenever I get back, I just get back. It's gonna be a butt whooping when I get back anyway. Might as well have some fun while it's daylight, because I'm definitely not coming back before dark. My parents started asking me to go get a switch about the third, fourth time. They went out and got it themselves. I remember one time, my mom braided one for my ass. Woo. You ever had a braided switch?
Well, those apple tree limbs were pretty much like a big dread. They were like the dookie dread. So you even need to braid it.
Let me tell you, my mama got 3 switches and cornrowed them mugs together. And I mean, she took the time out. Like, she was so mad that she went outside, found, tested out and picked 3 whole switches. Then came back inside, still mad, to braid them up into one switch. And then still mad enough to be like, you know what? I'm going to kill this little, get your ass in here. And then mad enough to whoop me for minutes. I ain't going to say out, but she whooped me for some minutes.
You remember what you did?
Yeah.
Was it deserving?
Did I deserve that?
The show that your mom, everything, the preparation and everything that she went through, did you deserve that type of A-list?
Yeah, hands down.
Award-winning.
Hands down, I did.
I'm not going to ask what it is.
I'll tell you what it is.
I know you do.
I chopped down Cousin Doc's...
you told me about that.
Yeah. All right, so let me tell you what happened, right? Cousin Doc had a peach tree.
Yeah.
In his backyard. And it wasn't like no huge tree, but it was a peach tree. And I was walking by, and there was all these peaches on the ground. So I picked one up, and they're not even the big peaches. They were like, small peaches. So I picked one up, and I'm walking, and I'm eating the peach. He was like, you was up in my tree shaking all my peaches down. And he called my mama, right? So he calls my mama. Of course, he beats my ass, sends me home to my mama. She goes outside and says, oh, you out there stealing. You out there stealing people peaches. leave people's stuff alone, she goes out there, braids the 3 switches up, right?
Okay.
So I get 2 ass whoopings. Because that was back in the day when
Yeah.
You know how community parenting worked,
all
right?
the time, Rodgers time.
So my mom whoops my ass, right? I'm outside, I'm mad as hell. I am steaming. And I look over at that peach tree. I look down and see this old rusty axe. I look back up at that peach tree. I look back at this axe. I was like, idea. So I went over there and I hacked away and chopped that dude tree down.
And then that's when the braided switch came in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That was the worst, man.
And the irony would have been if she would have beat you with one of the limbs from the peach tree.
Well, I'm gonna tell you though, if I can remember anything as vividly as I can remember the phone call, that second phone call Cousin Doc made to my mom. That second phone call was you can hear my mom had you know back in the day you had to take your ear from the receiver. So she was loud. Yeah. This little nigga took down my tree. You better get him before I do. And I'm sitting here like, you know what I mean? I'm on 100. Like I was one of those kids. I was respectful until I felt disrespected. Mm-hmm. The second you didn't have to disrespect me. All you had to do was make me feel like I was disrespected, and all bets was off. But yo, it's Wednesday, right?
Voila.
Yeah. Wait, I got some stuff to play with today. Let's see here.
Why you searching for that? Shout out to Big Brother Daryl. Shout out to Charlene. Shout out to Chantrez, EJ, new listener Bam. What up, Bam? And let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Drew. Seen Drew in it. And Big Brother Knuckles. Michelle. And I think I got everybody else. Yo, salute to everybody that's checking in. Even the people that's not listed in the chat. Yo, we appreciate y'all on Mixcloud.
Yeah, we do.
And the listeners on the radio. Everybody.
Oh, yeah. There we go. I found it. Remember?
It was another.
Yeah, let me turn it up. I'll let you
turn
hear
it up. Yeah, let's wild out to that.
Yeah, let's wild out to that. All right. No doubt. Y'all keep it locked.
Salute.
Yo, boy. It is the first of the month.
It's the first.
Mm-hmm. It's September already?
I don't know. August seemed like it took forever to get through. August seemed like a long month to me.
It seemed like this year's been going by pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, man. But let me ask you a question. This is the thing. Would you say that 2020 is worse than 2021?
See, I guess as for a nation, they're about the same. Like nothing on my end ever stopped. COVID didn't shut down anything on my side.
Except for me, comedy. Oh, we got a caller.
We got a caller.
Let's see what's going on.
I'm a psychic. I think it's Brad.
Caller, you're on the air.
How you doing this morning?
Doing all right. How you doing, player?
I'm doing good.
What up, B?
You guys real funny this morning, man. What's going on?
Ain't nothing.
Not much, man. Not much. Who's calling?
This is Brad Boyd out of Pitt County.
Oh, okay. All right. What up, B?
Yeah. What's up?
And we were just about to talk about you, B. And now that you're on the phone, you can kind of talk about it a little bit yourself. You know what I'm saying? With the Taste of Chocolate poetry joint that's coming up this weekend. So let the people know what's going on.
All right, I appreciate that very much for having me this morning. Just to let y'all know, this will be my first poetry event, Taste of Chocolate Poetry and Art. It's something that I've been having aspirations of doing for a long time. This gentleman, my little big bro that's in the studio, Toron, actually, kind of steered me in some directions to kind of help me get, what I needed to do, and I'm very excited to bring it to Pitt County. It's something new, something fresh for the grown and sexy folks of Greenville, North Carolina.
Oh, okay. All right. Can I do a poem?
You most certainly can.
All right. It's gonna be. I'm gonna do my poem is called "The Red Roof Inn in Biloxi, Mississippi."
I actually heard it. It's actually really good.
He heard it?
Yeah, B been
word.
been to the show.
Yeah.
B at the show.
Appreciate that, man. I was joking.
But
I came out to support you guys, and I actually heard it. I was like, man, that's pretty good.
Appreciate it, man.
So B, we know this.
Yeah, I'll be coming up to show support and love.
No doubt, and we definitely appreciate it. And we know this event is sold out, so I definitely want to say salute to that, man. I'm proud of you and the whole nine. So since people can't get to this one, what's the next event that you have coming up?
Real quick, again, the show is sold out. It's sold out in 2 weeks, man. That was that's a blessing.
Absolutely.
It's doing way better than I ever imagined. The next will be October 30th. It's going to be at the Holiday Inn in Greenville, right across from Walmart on Greenwood Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be a social, poetry event, and an after party.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I'm having all-day vendors that day, too, from 10 to 4:30. Be all-day vending going on. And like I said, after that, we're going to get into the show. It's going to be amazing.
Well, you said it was a grown and sexy. That means we got to dress up like grown up, so I can't wear my J's.
Yeah, man.
I can't wear my Tims.
No, man. No sneakers, no jeans, no Tims, no nothing, man. We got to dress up. We got to be
grown and sexy. Like you said.
All right, I guess I had to wear my suit from the funeral that bad boy. I'm going to have to double dip that bad boy.
Yeah. Well, you definitely ain't got to do a suit, man, but I definitely wanted to, when the idea came from a group of friends sitting around and we always complaining about, grown folks don't have anywhere to go. It's always flooded with young kids and young people, so we wanted something that we can feel we can go out, lay back, and have a good time and go back home safe.
Oh, yeah, I totally understand that. Totally appreciate that. I'm just tired of the grown and sex leaving me out. Because I'm not grown yet. Like I'm sexy. Sexy as a mug, but grown. Man, I'm still trying to watch some Power Rangers when I get off, man. Hey
man, look, I'm about to watch my Looney Tunes when I get off the phone with y'all. What you talking about?
All right, so B let since you got everybody's ear right now, let people know how they can follow you so they could definitely stay in contact with you and actually be the next guests at your future events. So how can they stay and just stay up with you?
Right now, I want people to reach out if they can. Go on Facebook. Like I said, look at my group page, Taste of Chocolate Poetry and Art. If you want to, interested in doing some poetry, spoken word, or whatever, message me. Let me know your contact information so I can get up with you and maybe we can collab and get some work done. I do take this stuff very seriously. Absolutely. It's a show to me. It's an art to me, and just want to bring a good show to folks.
That's what's up.
Respect on that, man.
No doubt.
Bruh, I can't wait,
man. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, man, me too, man. Sunday can't get here fast enough, man.
Yeah, so me and HL will be down there, so
I got some church shoes.
I appreciate it.
I got some church shoes. We gonna have a good time, man.
No doubt. Anything else, B, before we go?
Nah, man, I appreciate so much, man. I try to tune in to you guys. You guys are very funny, man. Keeping things going on in the morning. T, I love you, bro.
No doubt.
I got you. I appreciate the shout out. Appreciate the opportunity to be on air and stuff, man. Y'all keep doing what you're doing, man. Stay blessed.
No doubt. Salute,
too,
man.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right. That's what's up.
He's such a well-spoken young man.
Yeah, that's my guy, really. That's my homeboy right there. Like I said, the best times we had was at ECU, just taking over the basketball court, though. You know
he played ball, too?
Yeah, and see, my school played his school. They killed us. But we were family before we met. Like, his family and my family knew each other. After we graduated, we both moved to Greenville, and we just, so this goes back to the 90s.
You should have had me on your basketball team, then we would have
all the
won.
time.
I can't ball, but I'm inspirational.
Oh, we would have easily been like, HL, sit this one out, because we were competitive.
You said
we wouldn't have won?
We would have won.
Oh, okay,
but I can't ball, but I'm inspirational.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I would have had those good pump up teams.
Those speeches.
They think they better than us. It's not over. Toron, what are you playing like a girl or something? Yo, Brian, what's wrong? You playing like a girl or something?
You would have been coach player.
Nah, I would have been coach. I would have been playing. Like when we had an intramural squad, I'm gonna say how bad I was at basketball. We had an intramural squad at AM Sep, right? And I was the coach. I was a player coach, right? But I was mostly coach. So I subbed myself into the game. Got a defensive three. Got a defensive three as soon as I get in the game and go right back to the.
Yo, it's like we took hooping serious, and people. We would hit the court on a Saturday. We would go to ECU. We hit the court about 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. Stay out there all day. People will make runs to the stores to get food and snacks and stuff. We run into the dorms, go to the bathroom, go stay at the court till about 9 or 10 o'clock that night. Then we go to the club.
That sounds like what we
was every Saturday.
We ain't had no college. We would play at this place called HV Brown Park, right? And we ain't drink no Gatorade or no water. We drunk beer. Well, yeah. We like. Let me tell you. So it was me, Dante, Trav, Peanut. We would all go out. I mean, we'd be 5, 6. We'd be in the back of a pickup. We were country boys, right? Yeah. And then Dante was like, we gotta get something to drink. I'm like, all right. The first time I went and I grabbed a Powerade because I hated Gatorade, right? Yeah. He was like, nah, what you doing? Put that back. Now don't forget, granted, I am 16 years old. 16. This dude grabs me an OE 40 ounce, right? Like, here. So I'm like, man, I can't buy this. I'm only 16. He's like, man, they don't card here. I walk up with a 40. I'm 16 with a 40. I put it on the table, like, yeah, that'll be $1 and some change or whatever. Right. I give him the money and walk out with I bought, not like I drunk a 40. No, I bought a 40 at 16, right? So anyway, we get to the basketball court. This was like a daily thing, not a weekly. Every day. It's summertime. We go get a 40. We go play basketball drunk. Or not even drunk, but just like stomach boiling. Like it was the dumbest thing we ever did. And we sucked. Well, none of us any good. Well, none of us going to college to play basketball or nothing like that. We were all just trash, just everyday hoopers. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we were some drunks, man. That's when I became an alcoholic right then. Was that summer?
That's a good start.
Well, that's a great start. Great start to become an alcoholic at 16. That's why I don't drink now, unless it's like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. No, Friday and Saturday. I don't drink on Sunday.
I sip every now and then. I got 5 new bottles of Bel Air in the refrigerator right now. Unopened. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. You're gonna have 4 when I get a Zebulon.
But shout out to you, B, man. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm glad you're pushing this. It's a great thing. Like I said, to sell out in a couple of weeks on your very first event. So shout out to you, bro.
Man, I gotta learn how to draw. It's an art. It's poetry and art.
Yeah, I think he has an artist that's gonna be painting while the poetry and stuff is going on. So
okay. Are you performing?
Nah.
I'm gonna spit some spoken word. I gotta write a poem.
Go ahead, let me hear something.
You wanna hear one? I fear that I will always be a lonely number like Route 3. A 3 is all that's good and right. Why must my 3 stay out of sight beneath this vicious square root sign? I wish instead I were a 9. For 9 could thwart this evil trick with just some quick arithmetic. I know I won't quite see the sun as 1.7321. Such is my reality, a sad irrationality. But hark, what is this I see?
What?
Another square root of a 3.
Yeah.
Just quietly come waltzing by. Shh. Together now we multiply.
Skirt.
And form a number we prefer.
Yeah.
Rejoicing as an integer. We break free of our mortal bonds. And with the wave of magic wands, our square root signs become unglued. And love for me has been renewed.
Voila.
Yeah, y'all ain't know I had that in me, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm multifaceted.
We're versatile. We got layers.
I'm like an onion, except I don't smell like one. What about you, man? What's your poetry? Spit some poetry. Spit some of that hot stuff.
I forgot it. I had one that I did about the new boyfriend talking to the old boyfriend. Yeah.
How'd it go?
So shorty, let me see if I remember it. So the new boyfriend approaches the old boyfriend. He was like, yo, so now you want to talk about it. We deaded that conversation. That's why we drew the chalk around it.
Oh.
You try to do what's yours, but you should have did it my way. And then you departed, separated like painted lines on the highway.
Ooh.
That's it.
We got bars. We got bars, man. Look at T.
It's a little more, you know what I'm saying? It's coming out next on my next album.
It comes out February 31st.
It's Kanye's 28. It's on Kanye's 28th track.
It's 28. All right. Yo, you know what, man? We got to write a song. Just come out like we got producer Steve. We gonna come out with like a banging track, man. The old heads. Yeah, let's do it, man. Like, you already got the hip hop look. I look like I could be a Biggie, not the Biggie, but a Biggie. Like, I'm gonna name myself Biggie Fries.
Small shape.
Let me
small
get
shape. My whole
Biggie
thing
shape. Yeah, remember back when Wendy's had the Biggies, like the Biggie Cokes, the Biggie Fries and stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna be Biggie Fries, not Biggie Smalls. Oh wait, Halloween coming up, ain't it?
We got it.
Next month. Oh,
so
that's
we got our. Hey, we still got the time.
Yeah, we got time. We got time to get that one right, man. That's gonna be fun. Little Biggie. Yo, appreciate that, Aish. You said that was low key dope. All right, appreciate that, man. But man, I know it ain't time to go yet, but it's getting.
Got a couple minutes.
Yeah, we got a couple of minutes, man. Anything that you got going on coming up, man?
we got that Bob Sumner event coming up
next week.
Yeah, that's coming up. I was supposed to be performing at the Hog Pen, but I never got confirmation.
Oh,
so that was actually supposed to have been Saturday on the 4th. And I was actually supposed to be going to Myrtle Beach to open for J. Anthony Brown on Friday. Cancel that. Yeah, so right now we got the Bob Sumner event coming up on the 10th, right?
Yeah.
And then the Rialto.
And it's a 2-day event. You got our day on the 10th, and then you got Leah 4 hosting on the 11th.
Mm-hmm. So that's next weekend.
Yeah, September 11th, I'm just going to sit in the shower and cry and reminisce.
And then the Rialto's coming back on the 18th.
Oh, it's on the 18th now?
We get the third weekend, and I'm like, the Rialto. Yeah. So
who's the guest for this?
We got Grave Digger, and we got White Owl.
Oh, okay.
So two, I would give them their roses, you know what I'm saying? We got two legends in the Wake County, Durham area, you know what I'm saying? So we got them that's going to be blazing the stage, Grave Digger, White Owl. And the promotions for that is going to start real soon. I actually got to go pick up the poster. I got the call, so I got to pick that poster up today at some point. And so we're going to definitely start pushing that. And like I said, this weekend, unfortunately, but it's like we got my dad's funeral is Saturday in Williamston.
Turn that bitch out. Is there gonna be a repass?
Nah.
Also, we gotta eat before I come. All right, bring.
Let me hear you in there rippling a bag of Doritos.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm eating the car. Nah. I'm just gonna put my finger
and walk out.
If you see me walking out, that means but respect. I know how to act.
No doubt.
At a funeral. No doubt. I know how to act. Is it a church funeral? Or is it gonna be like Grace?
It's at a church. Mount Shiloh.
Mount
Shiloh Church.
I'm gonna need that address if you can get it. Yeah.
So that's Friday's the wake, and then Saturday's the funeral.
I'm bringing Joe with me.
Yeah, bring Joe.
Yeah, we're gonna bring Joe with me because Joe know how to turn a funeral out.
That's what we need.
Joe gonna read his favorite Bible verse. Women shall remain silent. Oh man, I have never heard so many women, like so many necks snap when I said that day, boy.
I remember.
Well, that was we need to have another one of those, man. We need another gospel day, man.
Yeah.
We definitely need another gospel day. I'm not gonna say this Friday because I want to do some heathen stuff, but definitely soon we gotta do another because that was a popping show.
We had a great day that day.
Yeah, and exactly. We had a great day after all that. Like I didn't oversleep that day, nothing like that. But when we gonna wild out on Wednesday, I'm gonna oversleep because the devil is busy, and he wants me to be. Well, actually, the devil would have woke me up on time. God would have let me sleep in. That's why But anyway. Okay. Look at Joe. Listen, women keep silent in the churches. Man, one day somebody gonna shoot you, Joe. It's gonna be a woman, and you gonna catch one. And ain't nothing we can do about it. Yo, I know y'all talked about it earlier. Oh, but did y'all talk about the documentary about Dennis Rodman?
Nah.
All right, so Dennis Rodman is having a film made about his 48 hours in Vegas in the 97-98 season. Deadline.com reported on Monday that Lionsgate has won the rights to a new movie on Dennis Rodman's legendary trip to Las Vegas in the middle of the 1997-1998 season. The working title of the film is 48 Hours in Vegas. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, the filmmaking duo known for making movies such as 21 Jump Street, the Lego Movie, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, will help produce the film. Rodman will also be one of the executive producers. While Rodman's off-court headlines always gathered attention on the court, he was a beast on the court. Rodman, a Hall of Famer, was a 7-time rebounding champion, 5-time NBA champion, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time All-NBA selection, 8-time All-Defensive honoree, and 2-time All-Star. He only made the All-Star team twice. I did not know that. But
he was a beast in Detroit, though.
Yeah, he was. He was a monster in Detroit.
Offense. I mean, he wasn't going to lead the team, but offensively, 2 different players from Detroit to Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was a beast.
Well, he could never score like that. He was not a consistent scorer, but he could play some D.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. People forget about how important it is to stop a dude from scoring and to get the ball back so you can actually have another shot. Everybody can't be out there scoring 30. But then he held his own. I can't wait to see what he did in Vegas for those 48 hours. Because could you imagine blowing off basketball to go to go party in Vegas?
He said, was it Madonna?
Carmen Electra?
No,
Madonna. Dennis had the baddest white girls.
Madonna was in New York. He was in LA. And she flew him to New York because she wanted to get pregnant, or something like that. So it might come up in this documentary. But he was talking. I think it was Madonna.
I remember Madonna flew him out to New York.
And yeah.
Well, we forget about how much money these cats had back then. Like they was some, they were 6-figure, 7-figure people back in the day, man.
Yeah.
Like Dennis Rodman, like when you have that type of money, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to want to go to practice. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, practice? We talking about practice? Talking about practice? I ain't going to no practice, man. Tell Phil I said suck.
Practice. I'm talking about practice.
Like I would be real disrespectful if I had $8 million in my bank account. I ain't gonna cap. Think about it, you had $8 million in your bank account. You ain't, man. I done called out of work. I'm dead serious, man. Like, if it was the job that gave me $8 million, you know what I mean? Like, I'm working, but the end result is I got $8 million in my bank account. Oh yeah, I'm talking junk. I'm disrespectful, dude.
And you let my $200 check hit. I'm feeling.
You be acting
feeling kind of bougie.
Yo, I ain't gonna cap, man. I be acting brand new when my refund hit, yo. When my tax refund get here, dude, I'm a totally different cat, man. I'm shining. I'm like, I'll probably get some gold fronts this year, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my refund. But like I'm dead. I be disrespectful at work, man. Y'all, I'm rich. I got 8 G's in the bank. Y'all ain't gonna tell me nothing. You should have saw when I got my PPP loan. You thought I was a handful. Boy, I got my. It's gonna be a different story to put me in jail.
But it's just a different. When your money hits your account, it's just a different feeling.
You got a different confidence.
Yeah.
You want to see somebody's character? Check them on direct deposit day.
Yo, it's different. You could ball out and then those bills start deducting. Bring you right, humbles you. It humbles you before you get out of the house. So nobody ever knows how arrogant you were for about 15 minutes.
Whoa, well, them them automatic bill pays start coming out. I remember one time I literally saw my bank account go from like 2 G's to $150. Like, just wow. Oh man, rent. You know what I mean? So it'd be like that, man. But yo, we about to be up out of here. You got anything to say, man?
Yo, I appreciate just the love and the support from HL and the AM. Appreciate you, bro. And then everybody that's been sending me their wishes and everything. I just appreciate them, man. Appreciate y'all. And thanks for tuning in. Janine will be in tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday. But yeah. You know, it is what it is. It's the same thing every week. Love y'all and appreciate y'all.
Yo, definitely much love to all y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate T for holding it down for a brother when I done messed up this morning. Appreciate Steve.
Yo, Mr. Carl, appreciate you. I saw him in the chat. I don't know if he's still in. Just didn't want to miss anybody. Knuckles, I think I got you. Chantrez and Bam B. Yeah, that's what I see.